Do you do so like?
You gonna
Man,
ask me if I do
no,
drugs?
No, I wasn't gonna do that. But if you're gonna say that you do drugs, then we can get into
I was
that.
just gonna say that I quit smoking weed, dude, and that has
Why?
also been a big fucking change because
Why?
so many reasons, dude.
Because I know a lot of people that have quit smoking
Yeah.
weed, and I also know a lot of people that like swear by smoking weed.
Most definitely.
It's on the people
I
on the
still
east
love
side.
it, but your brain knows all your problems you have in your life. You know it knows all your problems. It's just a matter if you want to ignore them or act on them and change them.
Yeah.
And it was just a big problem, and I just kept doing it because I was mentally addicted. You can't get addicted to weed, all right? I was mentally addicted.
Yeah. No, dude. So many people will fight that too.
Dude,
Like they're blue
that's
in the
bullshit.
face.
You can definitely get addicted. So I just had to stop, and I did, and I'm saving a lot of money now.
Well, that's for starters, saving money. But
Yeah, but dude, the withdrawals. I hate to sound like a bitch, but the withdrawals were real for a month. Just anxiety and depression, which I've never really been depressed. Had anxiety, but those were at full force, bro. So
Yeah.
I had to buy the CBD and I had to run.
yeah, to fucking run your worries away like Forrest Gump. Man.
Yeah, so that definitely helped. But the weed fucks with your head when you do it all day, every day, you know?
Yeah, I could see that. I think it's just like anything though, that you let like that's where like I get really bothered when people are like it's impossible to get addicted to weed. It's like it's possible to get addicted to anything.
Anything.
Literally, like I can get addicted to playing video games. I can get addicted
Most
to
definitely.
drinking a fucking Snapple every day. Like I'm like I have to have my Snapple at lunch. Blah, 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 blah. Like you can literally anything you can get addicted to. Like I don't understand
If
where
you do
that
it all
comes
day,
from.
every day, you might get addicted, dude. And
Yeah.
Just at the point where just wanting it, like that's what's on my mind. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm gonna look for some. I'm gonna try to buy some. I'm gonna smoke some.
And that's when you realize you're like shit.
I was like, man, this is taking up too much brain space, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's not fun at this point like it used to be.
Yeah. Well, and like you said, it's like if your brain knows all the problems you already have, so it's like if smoking weed was helping you avoid those, it's like, well, I'm still gonna have those problems when I'm done.
Boom. Yeah.
So I might as well just get to work on them now.
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just to be real, it also is like so bad for a little kid's mind. Like,
I know.
I'm not a little kid, but your brain stops developing when you're 25, right? So like, I'm just gonna wait till I'm a little older, and I don't know when, maybe 21st birthday, but it was fucking with me. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like it doesn't. I definitely I also agree with that. Where I feel like there's nothing great that's gonna come out of you, smoking weed all day every day if you are, 14
then
years
again,
old.
I know people that do that and are, they're doing great.
Oh yeah,
They're
me
doing
too.
great.
Me too. Absolutely. That's
but I
like
know people that it slows down. Right, you're right.
well, and it's like I just think like nothing's gonna hurt you from waiting until you're like, and the thing is too, you could smoke. Like I'm not anti-smoking.
That's
like,
not what we're saying.
If you want to go, you want to drink on the weekend, you want to smoke on the weekend with your whatever, man. But like if you're like you said, like if you were the whole day, like you have those days where you're just like, I want to go get some weed. I'm gonna figure out how to go get some. Like that's fucked up.
That's not healthy.
Like you maybe should stop.
No.
Like you maybe should not be doing that. And so like that's where I think especially when you're fucking like 14, 15, like when you're in high school and shit, if that's all you're doing,
right,
like that's your personality. And there are people that is like their personality is like, yeah, I smoke weed,
dude.
It's like nice, dude.
Yeah,
it's like when vape got big and everybody was like, the whole "we get it, you vape" shit, because it's literally people would like show up and like slap their mod on the table and be like, yo, bro. Yeah.
It scares me, dude. My brothers are in school, and I've heard about some fucking 6th graders vaping and shit. Like,
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's gonna mess with you. So I gotta protect my bros, dude.
Bro, who was the first person to light something on fire and put it in their mouth and be like, yeah, I want to, like, could you imagine? Like, I just don't get it. Because, like, I know, like, Native Americans was doing that shit. Like, I know a lot of people were doing that.
They
but,
were
like,
definitely huffing the pipe.
But just think about, like, that concept of, like, we discovered fire. We're like, holy shit, that's some intense shit.
Very intense.
We got to learn how to like focus this shit because that can fuck us up.
Trial and error with fire.
Let's light this on fire and let me put it near me in my mouth so that like I just don't see like the like
What was the
how you
first
got
thing
to
to
that.
be smoked, dude?
That's a good cut. You should look that up, McKenna. You should see what the first thing to be smoked
Can
was.
McKenna Google things so we're not just asking
Yeah.
empty questions
Yeah.
over here?
Yeah,
What was
she
the
should
first
Google
thing
it.
to be smoked? Well, you probably can't
Cade's
figure it out.
dropping some bombs for us in the chat. Let's see what Cade's got
Let's
to
see
say.
what's up.
He
That's
says
that's my lifelong
we'll catch up with Cade. Medterra is Chinese funded. Justin has been compromised by the by the breakaway societies led by totalitarian reptiles. Oh my goodness.
No.
Weed is not addictive. You guys are so stupid. I smoke weed all day, every day,
Who's saying that? That's good.
15 minutes, but it's only so I can relax because I don't smoke. I have major panic attacks. Weed is a plant. You can't get addicted to plants just like cocaine and heroin. They're natural and come from plants. Kind of cringe. Darren is afraid of fire. Everyone point and laugh. I am terrified of fire.
Why?
No, I'm
You don't
not.
like
That was just a joke.
bonfires? Okay.
No,
I'm
I'm
just gonna
I love
pass
bonfires.
All of Cade's comments off. You know, I
Yeah.
think he's being a goof.
He
over
was
here.
joking, I'm pretty sure. What did you figure out what was the first thing that was smoked? That would make sense if it was tobacco.
I mean, I feel like some cavemen were smoking some things, so we can't exactly figure it out.
Dude, in
but
the Bible they talk about like the burning bush, like that definitely was fucking weed or fucking DMT.
No, it was definitely DMT, dude. I highly believe this. What were you saying?
They said it was like an accident, like, because you grow tobacco.
And it lit on fire.
And then they, like, got
S-
high from it.
So they were growing they said it was most likely people growing tobacco as like a crop and then it lit on fire and they were like, holy shit.
Right.
Got a
No,
buzz
so
going.
yeah, I've heard this theory, and dude, it just clicked with me that Moses, he goes in the woods or he climbs up a mountain or something. He smokes the burning bush or whatever.
Yeah.
This is very rough. I don't know the story. And then he meets God, right? And God
Mhm.
tells him the 10 Commandments, and then he goes and tells it to everybody else. And people that smoke DMT all have very similar experiences, and
Yeah.
one of the things is meeting God. So I feel like Moses was the first dude to do that, and the 10 Commandments are pretty much just like common sense laws,
Bro,
right?
what is yeah, well it's like I think
I mean,
that's the 10 Commandments aren't they?
be
Isn't
good
that
to
like,
your fellow human.
yeah, it's like don't steal.
rape, don't steal,
Yeah.
things like that. That's some things God would tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, I could get behind most of those. I don't know all of them off the top of my head, and
Me
I don't
either.
subscribe to any religion personally, so I'm not like gonna get into that. But
Right.
fucking what is like I watch Joe Rogan, quite a bit of Joe Rogan, so I've heard
Ever
you know
smoked DMT,
stories.
bro?
Yeah, exactly. Every Joe Rogan episode, they got to get into DMT on
Right.
some level, right? So
It is fascinating though.
what is DMT
I mean, it's
to your knowledge?
it's a chemical in pretty much every living thing, every plant.
Because we release it, right?
We can't prove that humans release it because
Don't you do it when you? I thought there was something like when you die.
we can't really prove all that because you have to
die.
be dead and be a test patient, and we would have to kill you. But we know it's in rats. Like, there you go. They produce it in their head.
Only can vaporize DMT, says Kate. I don't know if he's still trolling or not.
No, that's true. You have to get a bottle, like a Corona bottle, fill it with like.
Oh, you've done it?
No, I have not.
Oh shit.
Dude, I know a lot about it. You put steel wool in it, and like, yeah, you really just have to vaporize it. You can't just combust it.
Yeah.
It won't work. But what's crazy is that so many people have similar trip reports, dude. They'll all
Mhm.
say, like, there's the tunnel, right? You take the first hit, you gotta take 3 hits, supposedly. You take 1 hit, boom, you're in the tunnel, dude, whatever that is. You take the second hit, the third hit, and then you launch out of the tunnel. Like, that is what everyone says. And then after that, you know, you go to a different dimension, basically.
That's what Pat's told me. He said, I mean, I don't know if Pat has or hasn't done it, but I know that he has this theory. I swear it was definitely him telling me about this. But so I'm not going to take credit for this theory. Pat thinks that since there is supposedly DMT when you die in the brain,
Right?
that if you were to be high on DMT and die at the same time, that you would automatically transport to the next dimension. That you would just automatically become a higher being.
Well, that's talking about what happens after you die, which
Yeah.
I don't know. But the also crazy thing is people who have near-death experiences
Yeah.
have, like, similar things to smoking DMT. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah.
Near-death experiences are whack, dude. Like, people will... This one comes to my mind. This guy died in the hospital room, and then a random lady out in the waiting room. This guy had died, and they were like, "We're gonna pull the plug, man. He's gone. We can't save him." And this lady comes in from the waiting room. She's like, "Don't kill him. You gotta keep reviving him. You can do it. Keep going." They're like, "Well, who are you? His relative?" "No, just keep going." And then he came back, and he wrote a book on it. I wish I could cite the book. I don't know what it's called, but like, did he go in there and tell the doctors to keep going?
Shit.
That's really crazy.
What if, damn, that would be saying something about
Proof of Heaven. That's the book.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Proof of Heaven. Go check that one out, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching that last video, guys. Click right over here to see the episode in its entirety. Or click over here to subscribe and check out all the other cool shit we have on the channel. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Do it.